Today we talk about overthinking it. As a leader, you have so many decisions to make. You have so many things in front of you that you have to manage and juggle. And it's very easy to fall into a pattern of overthinking. But when you think about what's really going on inside your business, there's a fear that causes you to overthink. And typically that fear is you don't trust yourself enough. I said it because I've lived this too. When I grew a fast growth company and we went from 0 to 6 million in about 3 years, there were moments where I felt alone. I didn't have anyone to talk to, and I felt like I could not be myself. I share all this with you because in all my work with executive coaching and all the interviews I've done on this podcast, I have talked to so many people about this overthinking it. I've lived it. You've probably lived it too. But here's the thing. You don't have to continue down that pattern. In fact, one of the things I know for a fact is you can actually overcome this. The breakthrough that you really have to understand is, what are you afraid of? Are you willing to address and name that fear so that you can move beyond where you are today? I was working with a client the other day, and really something was troubling him in his business. And I asked him, why don't you trust yourself? He gasped for air and he says, you know what? This is me overthinking it, isn't it? This is me stopping myself. We've talked about this before. I'm not sharing specific names with you because it was a very personal moment with this client, and I don't want to break that confidence. But I share the story with you because maybe you'll understand that you're not alone. There are times when you will want to delay your decision on this. You will delay in making a big decision in your company, and you will overthink it, and you will let yourself, not really achieve what you want, this opportunity in front of you. Because when you don't make a decision, you truly are making a decision. You're just letting your fear stop you. I'm not saying that you should take all risk and meet them head on and just, be a bull in the china shop. That is not what I'm saying, because that is a road for disaster. I've lived that as well. But I want you to think about yourself and what fear has really got a grasp on you. When you think about that, can you name the fear? The simple exercise that you can do right here is to take out a sheet of paper. And when you know and feel yourself overthinking something, then I want you to really think about, what is the fear? And you may not be able to put it in the first term, so just let yourself think about what the fear is. And you want to ask yourself, why is that a fear? And if you can do it 5 times, I know that's a lot, but if you can take it 5 levels of deep on your whys, what you will end up with is a clear picture of what's holding you back. And then you can see it on the black and white paper, whatever your color of ink is. But if you can see it for yourself, you can make a decision. Is that truly a fear that you have from going forward on this big idea? Or do you have a choice to move forward? Because what I believe is the fear is trying to tell you something. It's not trying to tell you to stop. It's trying to tell you, how do we manage beyond the fear? How do we really rise to the occasion? How do we stop overthinking and become a stronger leader, more confident in ourselves? Because that is the key to you leading by example, creating a team around you. It's not about finding the easy route. And most of the times, what's in front of you is not easy. It takes a lot of courage, but you don't want to overthink. You don't want to let this fear keep you from moving forward. I bring this to you today because when I work with founders and CEOs of fast growth companies, I know that something gets in their way. And every time I have a conversation with them and we put a spotlight on it, within 5 minutes, they can think differently and shift that perspective. If you're willing to do that, I'd love to connect with you. Just send me an email, direct message, however you're receiving this. I'd love to connect with you about what's going on in your life. If you want me to help you find that breakthrough. When you think about your own overthinking, is it stopping you from really creating what you want? Or are you willing to go beyond where it is and create that breakthrough for yourself? Love to get to know you. Send me a message. Let me know how this is working for you.